How can you use relationship marketing to increase sales? I'm going to share a 6-step process with you, and I'm going to share a 7th step, the 7th thing that you often will miss if you're not looking for it. I want to share it with you because it's a shortcut. It will help you become hugely successful at marketing to increase your sales. Join me for this episode of The Inside BS Show. Hi, my name is Dave Lorenzo. This is the Inside BS Sales Tip Show, and today we're answering your question, how can you use relationship marketing to increase sales? Now, relationship marketing is about thinking about the long term. We're thinking about how to grow the relationship we have with the suspect and convert them into a prospect. We're growing the relationship we have with the prospect, converting them into a client, and then with that client, taking them to the next level, upgrading them along the way over the course of their lifetime so that the lifetime value of our relationship is high. I'm going to give you 6 steps to doing just that. It's called relationship marketing, and we're answering the question that you asked me in the comments, how can you use relationship marketing to increase sales? Step number 1, educational speeches. Step number 1 is foundational. I want you to go out and campaign like you're campaigning for office. I want you to go out and get in front of every group that your ideal client is in, and I want you to give an educational speech. I want you to get up there and deliver enormous value. I want you to spill all the secrets to your audience members every time you get in front of them. Now, you can do this in person by targeting trade associations that your ideal client belongs to. You can do it in a webinar by giving webinars to the public, advertising and driving traffic to the webinar, or giving webinars to that same trade association group. Or you can do it in the form of video. I'm doing this presentation for you right now. It's you and I together, and it has the feeling of intimacy. It has the feeling of a one-on-one relationship. But there are dozens and dozens and hundreds and thousands of people who are going to see this video. And those people are the equivalent of me giving an educational speech. What am I doing here? I'm not selling anything. I'm teaching. And that's step 1. Give an educational speech to the broadest audience possible, to the most people you can. If you have to, travel all across the country delivering speeches to groups of your ideal clients. The more people you get in front of, the more opportunities you're going to have to increase sales. Why is speaking the perfect way to start a relationship marketing strategy? Because people feel like they connect with you. People do connect with you on an emotional level when you give a speech. And relationship marketing is all about making that emotional connection, delivering value, and then increasing sales as a result. So step 1, do an educational speech. Step 2, have your own event. So you're going out and you're giving these speeches at other people's events, trade associations, chambers of commerce, Rotary clubs, Kiwanis clubs, anywhere business people are gathering, you're giving educational speeches to improve your relationship marketing and increase sales, right? Well, now, after the speech, I want you to invite people to an event that you're hosting. This can be a half-day event, it can be a full-day event, it can be a breakfast, it can be a learn at lunch. You can even charge for people to come to this event. When people come to an event that you host, they're investing in you to get the knowledge that you have, but they're also checking you out. They're trying to see whether or not you're the kind of person that they can invest even further in. They're checking you out in a very low-risk way. So if you charge $500 or $1,000 to come to an event, people are going to invest that $1,000 to figure out who you are and to try and understand how they can work with you further. So step 2 is to host an educational event and continue the education process. You can charge for it, but put the people in the room and host them. Step number 3 is a direct mail sequence. After someone sees you speak, or after they come to your educational event, I want you to send a letter to them offering to increase the value that you can provide in exchange for financial compensation. So whatever service you provide, offer it in that direct mail letter. Now, you're not going to mail that letter just one time. You're going to mail it, and then you're going to wait 2 weeks. You're going to mail it again, and then you're going to wait another 2 weeks, and then you're going to mail it again. You're going to mail that same letter to the same person 3 times. Why? Because people will often ignore things they see 1 time or 2 times. It's very difficult for them to ignore something they've seen a 3rd time. So your direct mail sequence is essentially an invitation sequence. You're inviting people to do business with you after they've seen you speak and after they've come to an educational event that you hosted. The 4th thing I want you to do is Facebook and Google advertising. Now, you can advertise cold to people who don't know you, like you, and trust you, and that's fine. And some of those people will invest in your services. But a better strategy is to take the people whose email addresses you've already collected, upload them into Facebook's advertising system, upload them into Google's advertising system, and retarget them. What does that mean? Those people will see your ads more frequently because they've already expressed an interest in you, and you can set this up for 30 days. So let's say someone's come to your event, you sent them a direct mail sequence, now you've uploaded their email addresses to your retargeting system, and when they log into Facebook, they're going to see your ads, and they're going to go, that's weird, I'm getting their ads. Or they're going to go to a Google page that has your ad on it, and they're going to go, that's weird, I'm seeing his ad. I just went to his event, I've been getting letters from him, maybe I should do business with him. Facebook and Google advertising are powerful on their own, but if you don't have thousands and thousands of dollars to invest in an ad campaign, do a specific, focused retargeting campaign to help you boost all your other marketing efforts. Step number 5 in this process, you've got this list of people now who've come to an educational event that you've hosted, who you've been mailing to, and you're targeting with ads. Go onto LinkedIn, reach out to them on LinkedIn, and try and connect with them on LinkedIn. When you connect with them on LinkedIn, you can then invite them to do the next step. Invite them to take the next step. Use your direct mail copy after they've agreed to connect with you on LinkedIn. Use that same copy in an email from LinkedIn, that's called an in-mail, to them, and they're more likely to see it. So step 5 is LinkedIn outreach after you've done all these other steps. Step number 6 is cold email. So you've gone through all these steps and you've got no response. Now, I want you to craft an email, custom email to each of the individual people, and I want you to make an offer in that email of a continuing relationship with you. Keep in mind, these people have seen you speak at an event. Then they came to your event, an educational event you hosted. Then they were part of your direct mail sequence, so they've gotten correspondence from you. They've been targeted by Facebook ads and Google ads. You reached out to them and connected with them on LinkedIn and followed up with a LinkedIn in-mail. Now you're going to send a cold email to them after all is said and done, and you're going to offer to work with them. After these 6 steps, if you still haven't gotten any results, or if you want to take a shortcut to getting these results, I'm going to give you a killer secret. Killer secret number 7, well, wait a minute. Before I do that, let me give you something for free. I'm going to make a free offer to you right now. Scroll down on this video and go to the description box. You'll see there it says free gift from Dave, and you'll see a website, a URL. It'll say revenueroadmapguide.com. Go to that website, enter your contact information, and you'll receive my 27-page relationship marketing plan to help you increase sales. That's right. You want a relationship marketing plan that's guaranteed to increase your sales? It's absolutely free. Go to revenueroadmapguide.com and download your free guide right now. Answer the questions. You can customize a relationship marketing approach to increase sales in your business. All right, here's killer secret number 7. Killer secret number 7 is forming a strategic alliance partnership. You and someone else who's targeting your ideal client get together, and you do all of these things that I've just outlined. Go back through the video, use it as a checklist, or better yet, download your revenue roadmap guide, use that as a checklist, and you and someone else market together. You take all of your clients and your prospects on your list. This other person takes all of his clients on his list, and you combine them, and you both market together. You host your educational events together. You do your speeches together. You do your direct mail together. You can even pool your funds and Facebook advertise or Google advertise together. Do your LinkedIn outreach to each other's cross-client platforms. Do your emails on behalf of one another. If you are a CPA and you're working with a financial advisor and you're both targeting doctors, you take your list of doctors, the financial advisor takes his list of doctors, you combine them, and you do these 6 steps that I outlined, you do them together. That's called a strategic alliance partnership, and it's powerful. These are the 7 steps to use relationship marketing to increase your sales. I've got another video in this series. I want you to watch the next video in the series. Just look right below me. Click on that link right there. Watch all the videos in this series to increase your sales. I'll see you in the next video.